The majority of finger strength training will take place on hangboards. These are the Beastmaker 1000 and 2000 and the Moon hangboard. If used correctly, it's a great way to build strength. Let's talk about different kinds of crimping. If you take your fingers and bend them into a 90-degree angle, that's a half crimp. This is hands down the best way to train on hangboards. I recommend never wrapping your thumb and always using a half crimp grip. If you close your fingers all the way, that's considered a full crimp, usually used on small edges. I once again recommend using the half crimp to train. Open-handed is used for slopers. This will also build great strength. The full crimp or closed hand crimp is when you wrap your thumb. This places all the load on the tendons and joints and therefore is very dangerous, so try to train open hand and never wrap your thumb on the hangboard. Now, using the previously mentioned half crimp, I recommend hanging from 6 to 8 seconds. 7's perfect. If this is your first time training on a hangboard, take your time and don't go to those smaller holes yet. But once those feel comfortable, you can move down and start to build that strength. Remember that tendons and joints take time to build up. Always be careful here. It's not worth being out for 3 months just because you want to get strong. Now you can train 2 fingers at a time. This is coming from Daniel Woods. He recommends training each pair of 2 fingers. So there you'll see I have my index finger and middle finger, and I'll also train the ring finger and pinky finger. Although this is very difficult, use the best pockets you can. I like to use the Beastmaker 1000 good pockets. And those 2 fingers might hurt a little bit, so you don't even have to take your feet off the ground. You can just hang with some of your weight. The mono pockets are kind of dumb. I don't really recommend using them. You might get injured. Now you can also do one arm hangs, and it's important to do an active hang here and in all of your hangboarding. Of course, you want to do both sides to build muscle balance. Now once you get comfortable with all these, you can start adding weight. Typically I add the lightest weight I can, and then once it feels like it's about 80% of my max effort, I'll add a little more weight. I do keep track of these in a journal usually, just so I know exactly what weight to use, so I don't injure myself, and I progressively get stronger. Once you feel comfortable on the better holds, you can then move to the smaller ones. These are the ultimate goal, but once again, you can get injured, so please use caution here. You can also do the previously mentioned 2-finger workouts with weight as well. I go very lightweight here and slowly build up, and I use those good pockets as well. What's nice about training those different finger pairings though is that if you hit a hold inaccurately and just get 2 or 3 fingers on, you can still hold on to it usually, which is really nice. And overall, you get a lot more strength once all 4 fingers become stronger. And of course, you can do one-arm hangs with weight too. Anytime something starts to feel really easy for about 7 seconds, you want to up the difficulty a little bit to keep challenging your body and getting stronger. Now let's move on to some finger presses. Place your hands flat on a box and then push your palms up. This is almost more of an antagonist finger workout, but it'll still build grip strength and it'll help build balance in your hands. You can also start to fully pull your palm off the box and move into your fingertips. This is a great progression into fingertip push-ups. Finger flicks are another great, mainly antagonist workout. Trying to keep your hands back towards you, flick your fingers out. Board climbing is a fantastic way to build finger strength. Once again, try not to wrap your thumb as much as possible. You want to train that some of the time because if you get outdoors and are psyched on a project and you never train closed hand, you might hurt yourself, but you cannot train closed hand all the time and you need to build that open-handed strength. But the moon board or other boards is an awesome way to build finger strength, as that's its main purpose, is training and getting stronger. Some people just use the moon board for their finger strength training and don't even use the hangboard at all. Not a bad idea. The rice bucket is another great way to build finger strength through flicking, squeezing the rice, rotating your thumbs, rotating your wrists, and much more. I have done a video previously on the rice bucket, and I'll include the link in the description below if you're interested in watching that. This is a fantastic way to get warm, and you can easily get a rice bucket at your house. So even if you don't have a hangboard or anything else, you can still build strength that will transfer into your climbing really nicely. I hope these help you and bring you some insight. Thanks for watching. Much love, fam. Get ready for the next video, core and antagonist training.